Story of Heru Wer, Horus Uncle, winged sun disk and protector of Egypt. In the beginning. So many things started like that. The story goes that in the beginning there was only water. What? At first it was absolutely nothing. Try to imagine, if possible. Can you imagine? Really? The idea of nothing confuses most of us. Chaos, literally. So we replace it with water, which is essential to life, as we know. We assume that initially there was a vast, amorphous non-water source. Next comes heat and light, of course, in the form of Ra. Says that he quickly had 9 descendants, Shu and Tefnut, their children Jeb and Nut, and their children Nebet Hut, Set, Aset, Usir and Heru Wer. But Heru Wer tells another story. However, let and number 39 first try to look at it another way. What kind of name is that? Heru Wer, Horus Uncle. It was as if the god had never had a name until his nephew Heru was born. At first the child and number 39's name seemed to commemorate his revered uncle. But then Heru Set entered the endless battle with Set and made a name for himself, drowning out his uncle and number 39's name. When people spoke of Heru Wer was in and #39. Sure if they were talking about him or his nephew. How annoying. My brothers and sisters shine through their popularity or depravity. As for Heru Wer, she hides behind the shadow of her nephew Heru Set. Phew! Everything is broken. The most broken thing is the story of creation. Wer feels old-fashioned. Perhaps I had the life of a god before time, somewhere other than Egypt. The god and number 39's heart belongs across the sea, close to the mountains and rivers, maybe a land to the east. Some other world. But I am here, in this world, and no one notices. Tefnut complained that no one took her seriously and unleashed a rage that left Egypt withering to the point of death. As a result, Tefnut was called the most honorable person. Tahuti complained of being looked down upon, like someone behind Ra and number 39's back. But Tahuti has boarded Ra and number 39's ship. Is there a higher position than that? Nothing for them can compare to having to rely on a promiscuous nephew to light up the medicine. Heru Wer deserves it. Worthy of respect. God is a falcon that hunts in the constantly burning sand desert. God is a lion that blends into the acacia trees, then jumps out to terrify the reckless. I am the king of the gods, whispering and guiding the pharaohs. God is all three in one, taking the form of a sphinx. Heru Wer is the face of the sky. When the god opened his right eye, the sun shone brightly. When the god opened his left eye, the moon shone. Heru Wer determines time, not Ra. Ra just sailed across the sky. But Wer scattered Set and number 39's storms that would have plucked out Ra and number 39's eyes and clouded the earth forever. Some people also say that Heru Wer is Ra Harakti, Ra during the day, when the god is most powerful. So when Set raised troops and declared war, Ra asked for Heru Wer and #39's help. Correct. Set said that Ra was old and weak and that he, the mighty god Set, had to become king of the gods. Set had always been a bossy man. Heru Wer quickly came to Ra and number 39's defense. Besides, Set also killed his brother Usir. Heru Wer wants revenge. Heru Wer is not a fool. So I came and told Tahuti to give me a spell to transform myself into a winged sun disk. The Angel of Light shined upon Set and number 39's army, paralyzing their eyes and ears. The devastated soldiers thought the enemy had surrounded them. They rushed at each other, pounded, stabbed, and slashed each other until they all lay dead on the sand, still covered in red blood. Heru Wer hovered over the bodies, waiting for Set. But it was in vain. So Heru Wer returned to Ra, and together they sailed down the Nile. But Set used his army very cunningly. I have preserved my army and am still alive. God ordered them to turn into hippos and crocodiles, and attack Ra and number 39's ship. The benevolent hippopotamus goddess Taweret, walking on her hind legs with a pregnant belly, could not control those fake hippos. Sobek, the crocodile god, is also limping like that. Who can come to the rescue? Heru Wer. I foresaw trouble. With Tahuti and #39's help, he armed Ra and number 39's men with spears and chains. They killed the hippos and crocodiles. Set sent in more hippopotamuses and crocodiles. Heru Wer killed many and took some prisoners. Then he returned to the sun disk and pursued the remaining soldiers into the desert, where he killed a few more and captured others. Set hides in the form of a snake, no longer knowing what evil is. Heru Wer is always wary of Set trying to return. No one can do better than Heru Wer. That and number 39's what Heru Wer is. Protector of Egypt, god of war, strength supporting all. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.